Thank you very much to you, Abongile Nzelenzele. We will be getting back to the delicious music as you promised in a moment. But first, only a small matter of deciding who the first quarterfinalist will be for the dis-chem Brain of CapeTalk. And today, we are in full volume at the Cape Gate Mall. And in front of this adoring audience are 5 contestants who were Monday through Friday's winner. We'll, of course, get to introduce them in a moment. Now, on top of the winnings that they've enjoyed over the week, they'll get a chance to compete for the title of this quarterfinal and this shopping mall, as well as 10,000 Rand cash. The winner of this round will also join us in the finals on the 24th of February at Blue Route Mall. The man, the gentle giant, the legend, the thespian, the all-round good teddy bear who's going to be asking all those big questions is our quizmaster for today. He's the host on Drive Show Monday to Friday. Please welcome John Maytham.
Hello, everybody, here and at home.
As always, John, we do need to go through the rules. How are we going to compete today?
It's very much the same as Monday to Friday, except that instead of 60 seconds and a maximum of 15 questions, today's contestants have 25 questions, which they will have 90 seconds to try and answer. Otherwise, if the answer is correct, I will say correct. If it is incorrect, I will say incorrect and give the correct answer. If somebody passes, we'll move on to the next question. If somebody passes a spelling question, I will spell out the word. And at the end of it, we count up the number of correct answers, and the one that has the most wins. In the unlikely event, it has happened, but it doesn't happen often, that we have at least 2 players on the same score, we do sudden death.
We'll not will it, but we do enjoy it when we have a sudden death. Of course, scoring for us is a producer on the Pippa Hudson show, Maxine, and Uber brain producer, Lizal, who will be making sure that we get all the correct answers correct. We are streaming this live on Facebook and YouTube, so perhaps if you'd like to see how the setup is looking, how John looks on a Saturday morning, you are most welcome to go on that Facebook now. Now, to our first contestant. Andre Hubert is a psychiatrist from the Strand who enjoys science, geography, medicine. He loves choir singing, astronomy, and space travel, as well as traveling and exploring planet Earth. Are you part of a choir right now, Andre?
Yes, I am.
Which one?
The Libertas Choir from Stellenbosch.
Oh, they're very good. They're very good.
Yes.
And which part do you sing?
I'm a second tenor.
Second tenor.
Yeah.
Please invite us to the next concert so that we can enjoy it.
The Elijah in November.
You are the first contestant. Are you ready for your 90 seconds?
I'm as ready as can be, thank you.
John, he's all yours.
Second tenor. I only want to sit next to first tenors.
You standing there, John, it doesn't matter.
I don't know what the difference is between the first and the second tenor. I just know that I would be the 4th croaker. That's where I would be in the choir. Okay, Andre, you get an opportunity to set the bar. For your sake and for the sake of tension, I hope you set it quite high. Are you ready?
Yes, thank you, John.
Please start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word narrator.
N-A-R-R-A-T-O-R.
Correct. Complete the saying, you throw a spanner in the...
Worked.
Correct. Which word means dizziness, insomnia, or vertigo?
Vertigo.
Correct. How many different banknotes does South Africa have?
6.
5. Incorrect. In what month is Workers' Day celebrated all over the world?
May.
Correct. In which country is the Interlagos Formula One track?
Italy.
Brazil. Incorrect. In which southern African country is the Mount Matobo?
Kenya.
Incorrect. Zimbabwe. Which superhero's alter ego is Selena Kyle?
No, pass.
In business, the abbreviation COB stands for what of business?
Cash.
Close. Incorrect. In SA20 cricket, in which city is the home ground of the Super Giants?
Port Elizabeth.
Incorrect. Durban. From which country is the tennis player Yannick Sinner?
USA.
Incorrect. Italy. With which major invention do you associate the name John Logie Baird?
Pass.
Are the headquarters of the International Atomic Energy Agency in Austria or France?
France.
Incorrect. Austria. In chess, how many empty squares are there on the board when a game begins?
48.
Incorrect. 32. True or false, the Premier of the Eastern Cape is Oscar Mabuyane?
False.
Incorrect. True. Which singer's fans are known as Swifties?
Taylor Swift.
That is correct. It's up, but I'm being told by the judges it is not in time. That's what happens. You start off well and then you get one wrong and it throws you for the rest of it. There are 5 banknotes, 10 Rand, 20 Rand, 50 Rand, 100 Rand, and 200 Rand. Interlagos is in Brazil, Matobo is in Zimbabwe, Selena Kyle's alter ego is Catwoman, Close of Business, the Durban Supergiants. Yannick Sinner was born in Germany, but he's an Italian citizen, and John Logie Baird is associated with television. The International Atomic Energy Agency headquarters are in Vienna, in Austria. There's 64 squares on a chessboard. 32 of them are empty at the beginning of the game.
Andre, not such a strong round for you, I imagine, eh?
No.
Did you watch Yannick Sinner beating Medvedev
I
in
did,
the Australian
actually.
Open?
I
Yeah. A great tennis player.
I was still
promise,
counting
hope.
banknotes.
Yeah. All right, let's find out how Andre did. I need to give you the microphone. Maxine, I'll give that to you. How many did Andre get right?
He got 4 right.
All right, so that's a very low score, I'm afraid. 4 is the score to beat. And of course, it will be Lawrence Parker from Brackenfell, who's a first-time contestant in the dis-chem Brain of CapeTalk. He's a regional sales manager and enjoys a sport of golf and cycling. And what made you decide to enter the competition this time, Lawrence? Good morning.
Good morning. I've been listening to it for some time and I thought, let me give it a shot.
All right, and you've done well enough to win on Tuesday. Let's find out if you're going to do well enough to win this Saturday.
Thank you.
John, Lawrence is all yours.
Yeah, the last time I attempted a round of golf, I took my driver out of my bag on the 3rd hole and I said, "Caddy, what do you think of my game?" And he said, "It's great, sir. What do you call it?" Okay, you need 5 to take the lead. Good luck to you. Start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word nicotine.
Nicotine.
Correct. Complete the saying, you throw caution to the...
Wind.
Correct. Which word means elevate, reduce or raise?
Raise.
Correct. Which one of South Africa's coins in circulation is the highest value?
The 5 Rand coin.
Correct. In what month is Guy Fawkes celebrated in the United Kingdom?
November.
Correct. In which country is the Suzuka Formula One track?
Japan.
Correct. In which southern African country is the town Imambane?
KZN.
Incorrect. Mozambique. Which superhero's alter ego is Carol Danvers?
Pass.
In business, the abbreviation EOD stands for end of?
Day.
Correct. In South African cricket, in which city is the home ground of the Super Kings?
Eastern Province.
Incorrect. Johannesburg. From which country is the tennis player Alexander Zverev?
Pass.
With which major invention do you associate the name Guglielmo Marconi?
Pass.
Are the headquarters of Amnesty International in the Netherlands or the United Kingdom?
In the Netherlands.
Incorrect. United Kingdom. In chess, which piece may change places with the rook?
A pawn.
Incorrect. King. True or false, the Premier of the Free State is Sisi Ntombela?
True.
Incorrect. False. Which singer's fans are known as Smilers?
Pass.
Which town is on the N2 National Road, Oudtshoorn or George?
George.
Incorrect, but probably not in time. End of day. Captain Marvel is Carol Danvers' alter ego. Johannesburg Super Kings. Alexander Zverev, born in Russia, but a German citizen playing for Germany. Marconi, associated with radio or the wireless telegraph. And a king may change places with the rook. The Premier of the Free State is Mxolisi Dukwana.
Lawrence, how did you feel about that round?
I lost track a little bit, eh?
Yeah, but he started quite well and strong there, I must admit. Zverev, I think, was responsible for ousting Alcaraz in the quarterfinals of the Australian Open. All right, Maxine, let's find out how Lawrence did. 4 is a score to beat. Did he do enough?
He got 7.
7 is a score that has been set by Lawrence, which is the new bar which David Muller will have to beat. Retired after 37 years in retail banking, a second-time contestant here in Brain, competing 5 years ago. His favorite Brain topics are sport, geography, and history. Not sure if John has any of those questions on his list today. He loves walking, reading, and watching sport. He's also the treasurer of his local cathedral in Somerset West. David, lovely to see you here. Not too much of a distance to drive from Somerset West to here, hey?
Not too bad, Africa. Just the same as Andre.
Is it easier the second time around, even though it's 5 years on?
No, I think it's more difficult.
Is it? Okay. Well, 7 is the score to beat. John Maytham has 25 questions in front of him. It's all yours, John.
And you do have some sporting and some geography questions. History, I suppose inventions are history. Anyway, let's see if you can get 8 or above. Start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word parasite.
Parasite.
Incorrect. Complete the saying, you're opening a can of.
Worms.
Correct. Which word means converge, leave, or meet?
Meat.
Correct. Which one of South Africa's banknotes has the highest value?
200 Rand.
Correct. In which month is Halloween celebrated in the USA?
October.
Correct. In which country is the Spielberg Formula One track?
United States.
Incorrect. Austria. In which southern African country is the town Kang?
Namibia.
Incorrect. Botswana. Which superhero's alter ego is Diana Prince?
Pass.
In business, the abbreviation ETA stands for estimated time of?
Arrival.
Correct. In SA20 cricket, in which town is the home ground of the Royals?
Paul.
Correct. From which country is the tennis player Francis Tiafoe?
Serbia.
Incorrect. USA. With which major invention do you associate the name Alexander Graham Bell?
Telephone.
Correct. Are the headquarters of the International Cricket Council in the UAE or the UK?
The UAE.
Correct. In chess, the knight moves in the shape of which letter?
An L.
Correct. True or false? The Premier of the Northern Cape is Zamani Saul.
True.
Correct. Which singers' fans are known as Glambits?
Pass.
Which town is on the N1 National Road, Middelburg or Beaufort West?
Beaufort West.
Correct. In which province is KwaZulu the highest point?
KwaZulu-Natal.
Incorrect. Eastern Cape. The Latin term, which means... if you'd given me time to offer you the two options, Eastern Cape or Western Cape, I think you might have got that
Yeah, I
guess
would have.
correct.
Yeah.
Parasite ends T-E. You said E-T. I'm sure you know how to spell it, but it just went wrong for you. Spielberg Formula One track is in Austria. Kang is in Botswana. Diana Prince's alter ego is Wonder Woman. Francis Tiafoe, born in Liberia, but went to the United States at a very young age as a refugee and now plays for that country. And Adam Lambert's fans are Lamberts.
John, the judges do want to bring your notice to something. Maxine, what is the issue?
John, he did spell parasite right. He did say T-E. The judge, he did spell it right. S-I-T-E. John's face.
Well, I'm glad. Really? Somebody listen back to that.
They did check each other, John, and they concur that they heard the correct spelling.
I thought I did.
So it's not just my voice, it's my ears as well.
David, how are you feeling about that round?
Not too bad. A little bit better than I expected.
A little bit better than I expected. Do you think you did more than what you need to better Lawrence's 7?
I think so, but I've got two formidable contestants next to me here.
That are coming still. Exactly. Let's find out. Well, 7 is the score to beat. Did David do enough, Maxine?
Yes, David got 12.
12 is definitely a score to beat now. And of course, we turn to Thursday's winner, Hendrik Smith, who's an IT consultant from Durbanville. He comes into this quarterfinal as the only contestant on stage who started at the 8 o'clock hour with Lester Kivitt and finished off in the 4 o'clock hour with John Maytham in the afternoon. His favorite topics are sport, technology. He loves wordplay. And he loves, of course, his grade 1 son, Luca, who we met a little bit earlier today. And he followed closely by playing golf. So another golfer that we have on the... How often do you play golf, Henrik?
Twice a week.
Twice a week?
Yeah.
Doesn't that...
I want a job in IT.
I was about to say...
We work at night, so I can play in the day.
So you play during the day and then catch up with work during the night?
When I have to, yes.
All right. Well, David has set a score of 12. Do you think you have it in you to beat that?
I'll give it a go.
Give it a go. John, he's all yours.
Please start the clock so we can give it a go.
3, 1.
Spell the word passport.
Passport.
Correct. Complete the saying. You're looking for a needle in a...
Haystack.
Correct. Which word means committed, dedicated, or literate?
Dedicated.
Correct. Which of South Africa's current coins has the lowest value?
5 cent.
Incorrect. 10 cent. In which month is Mother's Day celebrated in South Africa?
March.
Incorrect. May. In which country is the Spa Formula One track?
Belgium.
Correct. In which southern African country is the town Kwacha's Nek?
Namibia.
Incorrect. Lesotho. Which superheroes' alter egos are James, Howlett, and Logan?
Wolverine.
Correct. In business, the abbreviation WFH stands for work from?
Home.
Correct. In SA20 cricket, in which city is the home ground of the Capitals?
Pretoria.
Correct. From which country is the tennis player Stanislas Wawrinka?
Poland.
Incorrect. Switzerland. With which major invention do you associate the name Tim Berners-Lee?
Pass.
Are the headquarters of the International Monetary Fund in the USA or France?
France.
Incorrect. USA. In chess, how many rows are there on a board?
8.
Correct. True or false? The Premier of KwaZulu-Natal is Sihle Zikalala.
True.
False. Incorrect. Which singer's fans are known as the Grobenites?
Pass.
Which town is on the N2 National Road, Plettenberg Bay or Uniondale? The answer is Plettenberg Bay. Josh Groban's fans are known as the Grobenites. The Premier of KwaZulu-Natal these days is Nomusa Dube Ngube. The IMF is in the USA. Tim Berners-Lee, the World Wide Web. I hope you are very embarrassed.
I am suitably embarrassed, yes.
Good, suitably embarrassed. And the question, 5 cent coins are around, but they are no longer being minted. And I presume that is why the question was phrased the way that it was.
Okay, round of applause, please, for Hendrik. I'm trying to remember, Hendrik, when is Mothering Day in the United Kingdom? Is that in March? Is that why you don't know that in May we celebrate Mother's Day in South Africa?
I'm going to hear a lot about this later.
You're going to get a lot of trouble for that, I tell you. Well, 12 is a score to beat. Maxine, did Hendrik do enough?
He didn't. He got 8.
8, which means 12 is still the score to beat, which was set by David Muller. And it all falls now to Friday's winner, Jackie Workman, as a physiotherapist, rather, from Pinelands. The questions that she's hoping to get are about sport and spelling. She's passionate about cycling and spending time with her husband and children. And for a first-time contestant, she really did well yesterday, winning the 3 rounds that you were competing in. There might be some sporting question. There might be some spelling question, but I'm afraid there might be questions covering other subjects as well. Are you confident?
Not really, but I'm picking up a trend of what's being asked. So
that's the advantage of going
That is the advantage.
last, I promise you. Well, have fun, Jackie.
Thank you.
Good luck. John,
Thank
she's
you.
all yours.
There's one spelling question, and there are at least 4 spelling questions, 5 if you count chess as a sport rather than as a recreational activity. Okay, so you need to get at least 12 to keep us going. 13 or more, you win outright. Excuse my voice, let me just clear my throat. That wasn't very effective, was it? But let's start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word pedigree.
P-E-D-I-G-R-E-E.
Correct. Complete the saying. You have to put your money where your
Mouth is.
Correct. Which word means comparison, contrast, or analogy?
Analogy.
Correct. Which of South Africa's banknotes has the lowest value?
10 rand.
Correct. In which month is Father's Day celebrated in South Africa?
June.
Correct. In which country is the Zandvoort Formula One track?
Germany.
Incorrect. The Netherlands. In which southern African country is the town Lobamba?
Malawi.
Incorrect. Eswatini. Which superhero's alter ego is Anthony Stark?
Pass.
In business, the abbreviation WOM stands for word of?
Mouth.
Correct. In SA20 cricket, in which city is the home ground of the Sunrisers?
Eastern Cape.
Incorrect. From which country is the tennis player Stefanos Tsitsipas?
Greece.
Correct. With which major invention do you associate the name Alexander Fleming?
Pass.
Are the headquarters of the IOC in Switzerland or Greece?
Switzerland.
Correct. In chess, which piece can only move to a square with a different color?
King.
Incorrect. Night. True or false? The Premier of Limpopo, Stanley Matabata.
False.
True. Which singers' fans are known as Arianators?
Ariana Grande.
Correct. Which town is on the N1 National Road? Langsburg or Springbok?
Langsburg.
Correct. In which province is Iron Crown the highest point, Gauteng or Limpopo?
Limpopo.
It is correct, and the judges are shaking their head. They don't believe it was on time. Zandvoort is in the Netherlands, Lubamba's in Eswatini. Anthony Stark's alter ego is Iron Man. You said Eastern Cape. We asked for a city. It is, in fact, the Eastern Cape, Gqeberha. We would have accepted Port Elizabeth. Stefanos Tsitsipas from Greece. Alexander Fleming with penicillin. It's a knight that can only move to a different color. Stanley Matabata is the Premier of Limpopo. And I think this might be close.
Might
I
be
don't
very,
know,
very
but I
close.
think it's close.
Jackie, were you doing a mental count by any chance, whether you were getting to 12 or not?
No, I was just hoping I'd get the chess one right.
Fair enough. You did well with the sporting questions, actually. I think you only got one wrong, right?
Got the Port Elizabeth one wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
And the Formula One.
Jackie.
Oh, yes, true.
Sorry. I'm a pedant. Can't help it.
He is a nice guy. He truly, truly is a nice guy. I promise you. Jackie, you needed to get 12 correct. Let's find out if you did the job. Maxine, how did Jackie do?
Jackie got 10.
10, Jackie. I'm afraid not enough, which means our winner for the first dis-chem Brain of CapeTalk quarterfinals here at Cape Gate is David with a score of 12 all the way from Somerset West. How are you feeling, David?
Quite surprised, actually, but very pleased.
Very pleased. We will see you, of course, in the final round at Blue Route. Do you do anything between now and then to prepare for that?
Not really, but I will just listen each day to how the game is going.
Exactly, that's all you can do. Well, congratulations once again. You are this week's dis-chem Brain of CapeTalk, winning yourself 10,000 Rand cash thanks to CapeTalk and dis-chem.
Thank you very
Better
much.
health starts, yeah. Well, thank you to everyone for joining us here today and everyone who's taken the time this hour to listen to us and to watch us, of course, on Facebook page. Remember, all you have to do to be part of this game is to go to primemediaplus.com, enter to win, and you could wear your share of the hundreds of thousands of rands. See you next week at Somerset Ball. Thank you very much, everybody.